how to become a six-figure copywriter in 2025. Welcome back to episode 8 of the 80/20 Marketing Show with your host, Nick Bandy. Don't ask me to see my receipts. Want to rake in six figures as a copywriter? It's easier than you think, especially if you're willing to cut a few corners along the way. It all starts with being born a genius. But not just any genius, a copywriting prodigy. You should have been closing deals in the sandbox by the age of 6. And by the age of 7, you should have been A/B testing your Christmas letters to Santa Claus. Dear Santa, I've been a very good boy is amateur hour. Dear Santa, can you imagine the joy on a child's face when he opens a PS5 this year? That's gold. If that doesn't sound like you, then you've got some work to do, buckaroo. Now, once your raw talent is sorted, it's time to start investing in yourself. And the best place to start is my $50,000 coaching program. After all, how can you make six figures if you aren't willing to spend 5? That's just basic math. Now, here's what you'll get with my coaching program. First of all, you'll get weekly Zoom calls where I won't say much, but I'll listen a lot. You'll get a PDF copy of an ebook that should probably only cost $1 or $2. And the crown jewel of my program, access to an exclusive Slack group full of other aspiring copywriters who are on my payroll. But don't worry, if you don't see results, I'll be sure to upsell you on an even more expensive program later. Now that you've got an A-list copywriter in your corner, it's time to start bragging endlessly on LinkedIn. Everybody knows success is not skill-based. It's all based on perception. You don't even need clients. You just need potential clients to think that you have clients. Post humble brags like, book solid for 2025 already. But DM me if you think you can afford me. Sprinkle in unverifiable claims, like turned a $20 investment into $200,000 for a client, LOL. Results not typical. And don't forget to talk about how humble you are. 6 years ago, I was eating ramen. Now I'm making so much money, I pay people to eat ramen for me. LinkedIn is your stage. Now get acting. Next, it's time to solidify your personal brand. And that all starts with declaring yourself the world's #1 copywriter. Confidence sells. Go ahead and call yourself a guru, or a wizard, or even a conversion sorcerer. Don't forget to mention major brand deals that you've worked out. For example, if you've ever shopped at a Walmart, doesn't that kind of mean you worked with them? Say it loudly and say it often, and people will start to believe you. Who needs credentials when you have audacity? Okay, next we have a time-saving tip. The secret to earning 6 figures as a copywriter is not actually writing copy. If you spend all your time writing, then when you have time to spend your money? And to do so, we're going to weaponize AI. Here's how. Take a look at your client's brief, punch it into ChatGPT, add a sprinkle of human touch, whatever that means, and charge them $10,000. If your client calls you out and complains, tell them that they're on the wrong side of history and they just don't understand the tech. Revisions requested? That's an opportunity for an upsell. Now, speaking of delivering, why over-deliver when you can over-promise and under-deliver? Listen, clients don't want the truth. They want pure hype. Think of yourself as a carnival barker or a circus ringleader. Promise to triple their sales in a week, even if you've never written a word in your life. Promise to turn their brand into the next Apple, even if they run a local flower shop. When the results are inevitably disappointing, just ghost them. Remember, there are plenty of fish in the sea. Churn and burn and move on. Finally, it's time to put a feather in the cap of your copywriting journey. As we ascend the peak to 6-figure stardom, it's time for ultimate proof of your expertise. Write an ebook that nobody asked for. Just slap together a bunch of fluff and give it an awesome title, like the 7-figure Copywriter's Playbook. Now here's the key part. I want you to price it at $99. However, you're going to permanently discount it to $9. Who needs quality when you can hang the scarcity of a never-ending sale over your customers' heads? And there you have it, a 7-step program to becoming an award-winning 6-figure confident copywriter in 2025, without breaking a sweat. Sure, it's morally ambiguous and possibly illegal, but hey, I'm not a lawyer, I'm a copywriter. What do I know? Any questions, drop them in the comments. Otherwise, if you want more hot marketing tips delivered to your inbox, including how you can actually become rich as a client or a copywriter, head on over to nickbandy.com/email.